You have to find your ideal cross section of tastes, the music that you could make for the rest of your life and never ever get tired of.
If you're just writing genre X or genre Y or whatever, then you have some guidelines to follow and everything's pretty straightforward, but you're not really like surprising people so much. And as you break through that and like blend more genres and stuff together, then you're a big fish in a small pond. And it's like, I felt like once I purposely started aiming for how do I write something that is so uniquely me, nobody would even think to mix these things together. It was so mentally freeing. I was like, oh, I'm here and all these other people are running down this lane, but now this lane is totally open. I can skip through this shit, no problem.
Yeah. That is true. I feel like that even just thinking about how to blend genres and create your own unique product is part of the idea generation too. It's like being smart about what angle you're making, like why you're making your music, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
I think it is true that every single person has a unique cross section of taste that is cannot be replicated by anyone else, right? Like the same kid that has like 90% of his taste in dubstep and then 10% is like old obscure R&B records or something like that. Like you could make a combo of those two that would be interesting and that probably only that person would care about or not care about, but be able to do, right?
Totally.
So, like you said, I think it's really important that people focus on creating that thing that only they could make, because then you're just reducing your competition down to zero. The point that some people will bring up, and I actually had this conversation with a student the other day. He was like, after I had talked with him about, finding out what your unique cross-section of taste is, we kind of built a framework for what he likes and what he's like really passionate about. And we kind of came up with this triangle of influences for him. And he came back and he's like, I think my cross-section of taste is too specific, and I'm worried that no one will be interested in it. And
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, yeah, that is exactly where you want to be. The thing is, like, you can try and be like, okay, like, I want to make music that everyone that likes EDM is going to like. Well, unfortunately, unless you're really, really passionate about making basic ass EDM records, it's going to come across as ingenuine. And in today's day and age, more than anything else, people respect someone that is true to themselves, that represents an accurate reflection of them and their taste and their personality. And people connect with that thing way more than your attempt at trying to do the EDM thing, unless you're actually truly, genuinely passionate about, making a basic EDM record. And so my counter to that point was like, in today's day and age where you can reach such a specific audience with your music, it's almost like you have to find your ideal cross-section of tastes, the music that you could make for the rest of your life and never, ever get tired of. The music that like you want to listen to every day that no one else is making. And then come to terms with, okay, this is my product. This is my genuine representation of me. Now, how do I find a market for that? How do I get it in front of the right people that are going to care? How do I reach all of my 1,000 true fans with that music? Because you really do have a shot to get lifelong fans with music that is that genuine to you. And I think you have no shot if you're just disingenuinely going for the money grab of basic ass shit no one cares about.
That's really good to hear that right now, because I in my mind too, like part of me, like last year I was talking about doing all this like TikTok stuff and YouTube stuff, and think about doing remixes of like memes and stuff like that. And to some degree, it is a marketing tool. Like you can do that, like a hot meme, make a fun beat out of it, put it out on YouTube, get hundreds of thousands of views and get some eyeballs on your brand. But that's not sustainable in the long run. And it's not true to the music that I want to make at all. It's just literally a marketing tool at that point. So I think it's a good word to remind me that like, oh, it's just really about the music that I want to make. And that's the only thing that's really sustainable.
Like what meme producer have you seen at a festival?
Lil Pump.
Is Lil Pump a meme producer?
Well, he's a meme.
He's not even a producer.
No.
Well,
He's a rapper that made a song that was so catchy that it became a meme.
I literally was going to say the only person that I know that has ever crossed over somewhat decently is Ashton Kutcher, because he was really early on making like the viral, like sampling the pizza guy.
Yeah.
He was super early on that. And the thing that actually transitioned him was that is his exact style of music that he just happened to blend really well with a funny video.
I know one. I don't know if you guys follow Aries.
Oh yeah, it's a duo, yeah.
I'm not a meme producer, dude. I liked Aries' music before. I haven't even seen a single meme video from them.
No, not the duo. Aries, he's like I don't even know, like indie hip hop dude. He started on YouTube just doing memes of like how to recreate this song in 2 minutes, or like if XXX Tentacion Sad was a happy song, or like he do flips like that, and they were just a few minutes long. And now he's released his project, and it's like doing pretty good numbers, and like he's got a pretty decent fan base, booked a tour off it, like dude's crushing it.
Yeah.
That being said, now he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, true. And the thing is, you have to have the chops to like, after you have people's attention, be like, okay, that was nice. That was cute. Here's the thing you should actually care about, and that thing has to be, like we said, genuine to you. I guarantee that Aries project that he presented was like what he wanted to do the whole time.
Oh, it was unique.
Did a good job getting people's attention, but you ain't gonna listen to someone's SpongeBob SquarePants trap flip.
Talk to Ramzoid about that. He just popped into my mind too.
At a festival.
Ramzoid's killing it. He went on tour with like Grammatic, and he's doing his own like really cool, unique blend of shit. And he was doing like exactly like remixing SpongeBob and shit like that. Like he's killing it now.
But I feel like his music is also more in that vein of like entertainment, like go hard. It's like
his original shit is like proper.
Yeah. But I was thinking about, in my case, for more melodic producers, I don't see too many melodic producers that are doing that, because most of the time they flip like a SpongeBob sample into a trap banger, and that'll get clicks. But then if people are like following 6th Street on YouTube for my meme trap bangers, it's a harder jump to get them to convert to like my more melodic future bassy stuff, you know? Whereas like Ramzoid and like Moonboy and stuff like that, they have big YouTube followings, but their music sort of reflects the sort of memeable, hardcore, like let's just have a good time sort of vibe. It's a less of a barrier to like switch over to be like, oh, he's also a dubstep producer or whatever that is, you know?
Yeah,
that's a really good point. Like, I'm checking out this book right now called The 4D Songwriter, which is all about...
I bought it too.
Bought that too, yeah. Real cool.
$3? That guy is insane. That is such a good deal.
It's a good book too.
Yeah, it's a really good book. I'm on my second listen to the audiobook right now. And he talks about like, sit down, listen to your music, and like write out all of the imagery, the colors, the vibes, the places you're transported to in your mind. Write that all down, fill up a few pages, and then go through that and decide what from that is really the core branding image that you want to push. And so then any ancillary content that you make that points back to your brand and eventually to your music, does it fit that core representation? So if you're making really emotional, you know, sincere music that hits all the feels, doing goofy meme shit doesn't point back to that. Where if you're
it almost hurts your brand.
Hey, let's all take some drugs and be goofy music, let's also make some goofy meme stuff that you can laugh at while on drugs, because they, you know, it's only one branch over on the music tree, as opposed to like
the
coming
opposite
off
spectrum.
the next tree over. Yeah.
Yeah. And it almost hurts your brand. And it could alienate people if people are like, oh, Sixth Street is like a memeable festival trap banger producer. And then all of a sudden
thing. Like, it's like, oh, he's doing that for attention rather than. So, okay, here's what you do. You take the SpongeBob theme song and you reharmonize.
I was thinking about that too.
Turn it into a bunch of dreamy ass pads, a bunch of MIDI tracks that have 20 notes tall, like I know you like to do. And,
I love my chords.
And make it a SpongeBob synthwave future pop action.
Yeah, I was thinking about something like that actually, because I was thinking about what's on brand that people could get a taste of my music, especially on TikTok. If you're able to, I was thinking about taking like some of their big creators and taking their little voice bites and then making a little bit of like a beautiful song out of it to try to make a viral video there, because it's more on brand. It's all marketing stuff that's like floating around in my head that I probably won't ever do, but I've been considering that too. Versus making dubstep bangers, because that's totally
cool.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think her name's Jana, GVNA.
Yeah.
She did that Maple Story remix, like the future bass version that blew up, but that got her name out there pretty good. That's that's a good one too, because I feel like there's the nostalgia factor of that one. It's not just like a meme.
Last year I did the Kingdom Hearts remix, which is sort of off that, as well as like people who are into nostalgia and feels and video games. That's sort of the same slice of the pie that I'm going for. This year I did like a League of Legends. That was more of a down tempo, sort of mid tempo like track. It was different, but I think that's definitely a good way to go about it, is to find like video games or remix artists that you really like that are in the same genre as you. So
yeah, I have this EP in the works that is literally just remixes of like teenage angst emo tracks.
Yeah.
Like My Chemical Romance, Helena, Linkin Park, Somewhere I Belong, Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, Korn, Freak on a Leash, and then System of a Down, BYOB.
Yeah.
You got to show us that after, bro.
That's going to be, that's going to get you a lot of clicks, dude, because people are like.
The fucking thing is, where do I put that?
Those YouTube channels that we were talking about.
I've literally uploaded the Linkin Park remix to private on SoundCloud so I could send it to someone to listen to. And SoundCloud's like, no, this is owned by someone else. Fuck off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Like, where the fuck do I even? That's why that like actually kind of took the wind out of the sails on that.
Because I thought.
YouTube, the cool thing about YouTube, like for example, man, like the Bounce Gang pull-up that we're doing where people get to play, a lot of the songs people play, especially when it's like the placement round, like, oh, this one's out. YouTube copyright IDs them right away when, right after the live stream's over, and is like, hey, you can't monetize this. We're going to put ads on this and monetize this for the people whose copyright that actually is. But they don't take it down. They don't give you a strike. It's not like, they don't hate on you for it. It's not like you're stealing somebody else's TV show and just putting it on, it's like YouTube does it right. So I think YouTube's going to be the wave for you on that one, man.
I'm so glad that you said that. I did not understand that. That is fucking brilliant.
And you do your own visuals and stuff too. That's even better than SoundCloud.
Oh, fire reignited. Let's go. That's gonna get done, man.
Yeah, and YouTube's not dying right now, so
YouTube is never going to die.
My YouTube channel has 3 subscribers. I just started it like a week ago. So please subscribe.
Anyone listening to this /Rip Kenny?
/Rip Kenny Music.
I'm gonna go subscribe right now.
Yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, go to our channel at the Human Music Podcast, and Rip Kenny, Tesko, and myself's channels are all right there for you to check out as well.
Do yourself a favor, follow 6th Street, and check him out on Twitch too, because the men's is hot.
Thanks, appreciate it.
There's that song, "Men's Not Hot," doesn't apply to 6th Street or his music. That shit is hot, son.
You guys are the best. Appreciate y'all.
I like it.